to create a project that would teach people how to save energy.
Instead of showing you a video with people turning off lights and sinks, we decided to make games on Scratch where people could practice saving energy and have fun at the same time.
The following is a presentation of these games. Hope you like it.
Hi, today we made this new fun game in Scratch. It explains to you how you save energy and not turn on the heat. It's much better to put on clothes instead of turning on the heat. You must agree. How you play is just like this. Simple. What it will say, thank you for saving energy. Help me find my clothes so we don't turn on the heat. Press the arrow keys to move me. You move the clothes, you have to move the person around and find it. It will have a little description about what it says. You'll go around and you'll take the stuff. And you'll take the clothes. It'll all go around in the pile. I'm not going to tell you what happens next, or else you'll know what happens and you'll not want to play the game. Thank you.
Hello, and we are Team Maze, and for our NL power saving project, we chose to do a maze on how to and it explains how to unplug all of the devices, and if it's 100%, you should definitely unplug it. But you also don't want to plug it in if it's 50% or over. We also added music to the background. And if you touch the walls, you go back to the beginning.
And there's a different way.
What do you touch?
We got it right there because they're just the bad guy. And so, Purple Among Us character is trying to plug out everything. We made skins for everywhere, so he changes skins every single time he does something different. So it goes up if he looks up, and goes down if he looks down, and switches sides when he's moving left or right. I'm very proud of the skin, and so is my partner.
Yeah.
And so when you touch the iPad, you go to the next level, and that's how we made it. And we put a lot of skins and work into it. He did most of the coloring though, and I did a lot of the coding. We had the pleasure showing you our presentation.
Hi, we're the Scratch Boys, and today we will be showing our new Flame Power game in Scratch. Use the arrows to help Scratch find the electric car charging stations. He'll be happy when there's lots all around the province. Now time to play. So you have to use the arrows up, forward, down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, down. And then we go all the way forward, down, right over here. And we go up, then to the side. Now we got one. And he always changes sides when you tap the different keys too, except for the sides. So when you hit the left side, he turns left, and when you hit right, he goes right. Yeah, go over there. This one? Yeah. That one is a little bit the harder one. Mm-hmm. This one here is the one that you should always go last, the one that's right here that we're going to. So that one's very hard because there's a big box that it's in. I always mess up on getting that, that's why he has to do that one. Okay, I'm gonna go get the other one. I want to get it. I messed up. Buddy, can I get it? Okay, that's our project.
Hi, this is my partner. Say hi.
Hello.
And we are taking part in the NL Power Contest. So we made a game where Scratch has to go around to get to the fridge because he left the fridge door open, and he has to get to the fridge to close it. So this, you use the left and right keys and the up and down keys to move. And if you touch the walls, you restart. And if you get through the maze, it'll play a sound like ta-da. So then you'll know you won, and it'll say out on the screen, "You won," and it'll have a bunch of dancing people.
So I will do the demonstration, but we will not finish the game yet. So around here, we put some furniture just to make it look a little bit more like a house. And there's lots of ways that you can get to the end. Anyway. And over here is kind of like stairs. You use the left and the bottom arrow to go down. Hello, I made this game about saving power. It's important to save power so you don't waste electricity, and you can do a bunch of different kinds of things with saving out stuff, and I think it's good for the environment. So, yeah, I'll just play the game. So you play as this little donut, and you have to move around, turning off all the electronics and turning off all the lamps. And for instance, I just turned off that computer. Then you can go and turn off everything else. So yeah. And then when you touch the last one, it says you saved a lot of energy today. So yeah. Hi, today I'm going to show you the video game I made on Scratch about trying to save energy. So, you have to click the first arrow, and then it brings you to this room. You have to find the ingredient in this room. It is an apple, and you have to find it. I'm not going to show you where it is, because that would spoil the game. You have to click get it before that arrow appears. Then, in this room, there's bread. You need to find the bread. You need to find it before the arrow that's going to appear in a few seconds appears. Otherwise, you've lost. So I just gotta wait. In this one, you have to find the bananas. Once you find them, you have to click them, and then once you've clicked it, it will disappear. That happens with every fruit. And this one's a bit longer because this one I find is a little harder to find than the other two. And there's going to be an arrow down here. You have to click it. Then a giant ball will appear there. Once that ball appears, you have to click it, and if you've got all the ingredients, you won! That is my Scratch project. Thanks for listening.
So I made
game on Scratch called Saving Energy with Scratch, as you can see there. It teaches people to save energy with mini games in it, such as collecting all the lightning bolts, or turning on the heat, or putting on a sweater. Which would you choose? Turning on the heat or putting on a sweater? You only have 25 energy, but the car only burns energy when it's on. So when the car is not on, it doesn't burn energy, so you kind of have to be conservative about your energy. Once you're done your tasks, click Done. It checks if you've done all the tasks, and if you have, it'll say, "You won!" Now I'm just going to give a little demonstration. So as you can see, we have 25 energy. Now, space bar. This is the maze mini game. This is the one with the lightning bolts. And you get teleported back to the start if you touch the walls. That's really annoying. Alright, and now we're back. But I can't move because my car is off. Turn it on. Now this is that. I think I'm going to turn up the heat. I don't like sweaters. Nope. Low energy. And then we'll click Done because we have done all the tasks. It's important to save energy, kids.
And we are going to show you our Newfoundland power game. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to need to go up and try to get all the way up to there. And you're going to need to try to collect every single one of those little boxes. And then and when you touch them, there will be light. Power is important to us, so then we can do all the things that we love with power. Like playing video games and watching our TV with our friends. And that means we can also have light. Saving energy is important because if you want to do all those fun things, you need to save the energy. And natural light is a great way on how to use it. So you would go through the game and you would try to go through all of those, and once you get it, you completed the game.
Me and my partners have all made a new fun Scratch game. Step 1. How the game works. So, Scratch comes home from work and realizes that his kid has turned on all the lights around the house. So he has to go around the house and collect all the light bulbs to turn off the lights. If you touch the walls, you return back to the start, which is the porch.
Why is it important to save energy? This game is important because the kid has been turning on all the lights, and that's wasting a lot of energy. The point of the game is to use natural light when there's no need to use light in your house. The parent Scratch knows that because his kid Scratch Jr. does not. Okay, so when we start, Scratch says, "What did you do?" "Haha, I turned on all the lights. Help me turn off the lights." And when I go up, he goes back to the porch when you touch the walls. We have to try to collect all the lightning bolts for saving energy. And it's a challenge because Scratch has to go through this hall, and he fits just perfectly through that hall. Oops, I forgot one. But this is how the game works. Okay, I'll try to collect this one. And if it goes black, that means he collected it. It shows lights off. Now we got one lights off. And at the end, it should say you won. Thanks for saving energy.
We've created a game on a coding app called Scratch. We made a game that helps save water.
We created this game because we thought it was really important to save water.
How the game works is you go around turning off the faucets in a time limit of 70 seconds. If you touch the walls, you go back to the start. And if you complete it, a giant green check will pop up, but if you don't, a red X will pop up.
The game is a lot of fun, and what makes it even more fun is you get to save water. Now we will play a bit of the game for you.
Hello, my name is Scratch, and I accidentally left the water running. Help me turn off all the faucets before we lose all the energy.
Just press the water drop.
You need to collect 5 to win the game.
Yes.
And the lightning bolts help you go a tiny bit faster, but not very much, because you don't want to go blasting all around. And we'll just keep playing a bit till the green check or the X comes up. We'll see.
Oh no, there's one quick question.
Oh no.
We have 12 seconds.
Oh, 7, 9, 8, 7. There we go. So we completed the game and the green check. And that is why it is we created this game also because we like saving water. Hope you liked your game. Bye.
Goodbye, Shelley. Hello.